Alright, I'm gonna watch some of this, and I'm probably gonna do a review of me actually even reviewing this as well. But I will still put out this review of what we're gonna quickly look at here. Now wait for it.
Agent provocateur, provocator agent. You know when there's a riot, there's provocator agent.
Any evidence of this, or is it just another claim? You don't like what Bob said, therefore he's a shill. Here we go.
I can
This is the mechanical gyroscope. I do have video. I just couldn't find it. So what they did was, because people were complaining about the fiber optic gyroscope, they asked a flat earther to build a mechanical gyroscope, and he did. He built this mechanical gyroscope, which was sensitive enough that if the Earth was rotating, this would also be able to measure the rotation of the Earth. And when they turned it on, do you know what happened? It happened to measure the rotation of the Earth at exactly the amount predicted. He'd done many experiments with it, and it, no matter how much he changed the settings, it always measured the rotation of the Earth. And do you know what Bob Nadell and Jeranism did? They tried to sue him. They tried to stop this video being released because it disproved the Earth being stationary. This is a mechanical, physical gyroscope which reacts in a certain way, and it measured that the Earth is rotating the exact way that it is supposed to. They changed the axis of its orientation to try and get different readings, and every time it measured the rotation of the Earth. This entire video is available on my G drive because I know they tried to get it removed everywhere, and they succeeded in a lot of places. But this mechanical gyroscope that the apparent shill that you're talking about tried to get hidden also shows the rotation of the Earth. Why would a shill try to hide this if it shows the rotation of the Earth?
No, just wait for what's coming up. Remember, this is a person that's supposedly honest, yeah, not lying, also know it all. Also, could that device be detecting any magnetics or anything like that? Because it's like torus fields. Remember, atmosphere, ionosphere, exosphere, stratosphere, magnetosphere. Is that not all torus fields? I mean, when they show you what it's supposedly like, when they show you like the different is it like spectrogram or something like that? And they show you like the style of the magnetic field, and yeah, all that type. Listen, listen. Anyway, besides all of that Netflix documentary, Bob Nodell Globebuster stuff, wait for what's coming up. Just note what I just said, because remember, with what he's claiming just now, right? Also, let's quickly take into consideration how many motions is supposed to be going on, because I know that was just meant to do what the to detect the spin, rotation, not the orbit of how much miles an hour again. Then with the corkscrewing, following the gravity of the sun. Okay, cool. Even if I was to accept or do accept, okay, cool, that is detecting the spin. But then what's all this other shit? Supposedly. Why are we only getting that in cartoons then? You know what I mean? It's like, and the trouble with these type of people, with the supposed, maths and logics and all this type of stuff, and even though we know maths can paint a different reality that can make you think, oh, boom, 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 and even some of it will work in other areas, and then you'll think, oh yeah, because that works over there in space, blah blah blah, and that type of shit. But anyway, besides the magics, fairy tales, and misconceptions, point is, these people are too dishonest blatantly, because we all get things in our life that's like, they come into our fold, and you have to say to yourself, okay, me accept that, I add this new piece to what I thought I knew, and then etc etc. Wait for the bit that I'm about to show you. And this is why I just don't even bother with Oh my goodness. And you know what? I'm even gonna have to show a clip of Eric the Bay's video as well, because I left a comment the other day under what his name? Scam Man Dan. Yeah? Scam Man Ran, Scam Man Dumbass Dan. Listen, oh my god, none of these people are worth any kilojoules. It's fun to watch sometimes, you know. I have a little peeking like I am now, and I'm glad I caught this one. I'm like, do you know what? And after what I was just showing on my Facebook timeline, I said, you know what, let me just but again, watch what's coming up, you know. Watch how he gets buried it very quickly. Yeah. Even though, do you know what? Should I pull up the bit for that? Do you know what? I'll let you go look at that, and if anything, I'll put that out next time, because I know it's already out there. You can easily find it. Yeah. Because if I don't know something or whatever, I'll let you know. But trust me, this ground isn't shaky. It's the foundation set. Yeah. I don't know what's so hard about as above, so below, and torso and Taurus field. Yeah, I don't care if you don't fully on board with Ken L. Wheeler or you don't like Santos Bonacci. There's no way that you can't say that there's certain bits that both parties, just for example, will say, you know, might not agree with everything. And as I even say, Ken L. Wheeler, he's not even a flat earther, unless I'm mistaken, unless he did it recently and I don't know. Yeah, but as far as I know, Ken L. Wheeler, but he understands Taurus field, the dialectic plane, etc., etc. Yeah. And after all this time, why would he go and fast up himself to merge into what Santos is doing? If Santos is so stupid, after finding what he's, after Santos finding Ken L. Wheeler, before Ken L. Wheeler even clocked on, you know what I mean, on that piece of the puzzle, even if he's not fully on board with that piece of the puzzle. Like, come on. So that's my point again. What did that show you about these type of individuals? MC Toon. Even though he put out a decent video the other day, I'm not saying that Santos knew the satanic guy. I'm not saying that, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that he done all the homework, you know what I mean? It can happen. And regardless if when Santos Bonacci is ready to cuss back, you know, he does spit some venom. Fucking hell. Oh mate, but you know, it doesn't mean that he's, you know, Satan incarnate, does it? You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, as a good friend will say, shout out to Tribe 7 Boma, you know, when it's all said and done, the king and the pawn from both sides go back in the box. The pack of cards go back in the same box, like the deck go back in the same box. Yeah, all is self. So again, it's what aspect of, you know what I mean, of yourself that you well, whether you consciously realize he's doing it, or you know, you're, you know, what would I say, you know, like the autonomously just doing stuff, if that's the right word, you know, compulsive, like blinking, where you haven't trained certain aspects of yourself, so it will just go and do its thing and polarize you in a way that, you know, you're going to be polarized, god damn it. Shit, do I have to go through the differentials of variables? Anyway, so I hope you're getting my point, what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, I mean, again, all these people have had more than enough time, you know. When I mean more than enough time, yeah, to even say, well, actually, do you know what, I'm not fully on board with, but blah, 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 da, 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 da. You know, you've got people like Simon Dan. Just the other day, you can go on Simon Dan's channel, yeah, if you didn't see it, he's even you know those ones with the glitches. You want to hear him how he's with whatever he's saying to defend and counter, even the ones where the guy's disappearing, floating around the corner. I can't remember what the bullshit that he said. I was like, oh my god, did he really just say that? Yo, these people are just, I mean, as I say, some of them clearly must be, you know, how they say, obviously got like your controlled op, etc., etc. You know what I mean? All types of controlled ops. I'm not saying all of them are, but at least 2 or 3 of them definitely, yeah, are paid by the you know what. The other ones, they're just, you know, they're just still under that mind control, the Jesuit mind control. of the idiot-centric buffoonery. Fucking hell. Right. But anyway, I just had to quickly explain that, you know what I mean? So you know where my perspective is coming from, you know? Because this is fucking ridiculous. As I said before, you know, that the potty training of logic, you know, that crossroad, yeah? Like potty training, we all learn, yeah? So, my point is, without me going into that more, but going to the end of it, if you're keeping up to speed, if you're not coming with a specific type of logics and reasoning and fucking, you know, put your pride and ego down a little bit and have that realization, you know what I mean, and move through. There's nothing wrong with, you know, oh, shit, somebody got me there. You know, my point is, otherwise, a shit show is going to ensue because you're not potty trained in the logics. But then they think they are. Coming with all this equations and boom, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. Yes, and I know the universe is mathematics, obviously. You know? Fucking hell. That's why people come with your golden ratio stuff and your Fibonacci and, you know, plants position themselves on the petal, all that good shit, your fingers, you know what I mean? The whole shebang. Like, but anyway, these people are just not, they're not good. They're not good. And it's a shame. It's a shame because my point is, especially in the last 2 years, and there's another thing. Oh, do you know what? Oh, shall I pull it up quickly? Oh, I might do it at the end. Jesus. Before we continue here, just to say this as well, you know, because I haven't even been tuning in. I've been, you know, taking a seat back, as I say, just, you know, in my music zone and stuff. I haven't been putting out the content for obvious reasons. And channels are on private or whatever, or the main channels until, you know, further notice. But anyway, as this particular person, Zach, loves to do, he's having a great show, good show. Then he tries to package in right at the end when he's talking about, you know, dumb people and this and that, or however he put it. And then he wants to put in, oh, the flat earth science. Yay! You get me all typing now. Yo! Pistol ain't got a quick gif ready for that one. You know, some crazy typing. Like the Jim Carrey one on the cat. You know the one I'm talking in. It's like, yo! Can you cut that out, please? Can you shut the fuck up about flat earth? The Jesuit order idiot-centric model. I just said, yo, can you prove your motions before you even get to, is it, you know, flat and round, because we know the energy field is fucking round. Duh! It's both. You know? Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. And then these people are on the next level highest horse with their talk. But don't get me wrong, I like you know, the as I've said before, there's nothing wrong with having a bit of ego and some pride, because that will help you to persevere to get through with certain things. But don't let that cloud your shebang, because then you're gonna start looking a bit sketchy and iffy to, I don't want to say I'm a real one, but fucking hell, man, you know, people that know what the fuck I've been calling and saying certain things from a long time, you know what the fuck, from the auditors, UK especially. I mean, come on. What a fucking joke. Wow. You mean to tell me not one of them can comprehend what was brought to them? Oh my god. Shit. Do you, like, shit. I was about to say, do you know how to go to the toilet? Damn. Are you potty trained, god damn it? Because if not for you motherfuckers that aren't even aiding to spread something so simple to at least give other people a chance, as I say, you just like, you know, the educational, like, cock blockers, if you may, if you know what cock blocking means, if you know that term, if obviously if you're in the UK, you know what I'm talking about. But these are the ones for, like, education and shit. They just cock block, book block, so to speak. And it's not even like your head has to be in the books as such. You know? Life shows you how much different cycles and repetitiveness. All you have to do is just be in the slipstream, and then over a period of time, then you're going to get it. Some faster than others, but it must be done. Once you get it, doesn't mean you have to be in it. But at least, you know, each one teach one at least. Because then that will bring a next level of alleviation that you know, the children need. And they're going to soak up this simple information, again, when it comes back to the numbers, and how that factors in Do I have to go through the 93 Jesus Christ, the priesthood, and the government merger? Zach, man, please stop that fucking bullshit, man. Because you look really stupid, brother. I don't really want to class you 100 tribe, but boy, right about now. But still good job with all the other shit. I will never fucking knock you for anything else as such. Well, actually. But at the end of the day, as I say, what are these motherfuckers doing with the info? Like, my point is, there's too much good info for motherfuckers to not be still mirroring specific videos and still saying, raw, regardless of what kind of I might think about this betting thing and that, etc., etc. You know, I mean, look what has been shown on the daily, and look at the, you know, the community that has now spawned from this. Shout out to the community again. Wholeness, flat motherfucking power. And, you know, may the numbers keep rolling, obviously. Because you can't be stopped now because we know of it, you know. At least, you know, only, sorry, and at least, you know, even if it only be a few, you know, a needle in a haystack against, you know what, a flipping masses of zombies. Anywho, shit, 16 minutes, don't even mean to be so long. Let me just check how much space I got. Alright, we're good. Alright, we're good. Yeah, so let's keep this moving. As I say, just want to get out so you can see perspective viewpoint. Otherwise, you know, there's just too many people that they're not really about genuine connectivity and doing the obvious shit. And this is why, obviously, you will fall back from doing certain things after a while, because it's just like, fuck you know, this is ridiculous. Shit. Can't even get a fucking shout out. Shit. You know, when you see like there's certain odd channels or a whole new channel, you know, it's like, fucking hell, hold on. Do you like, and then you think like, hold on. Like, Zach doesn't know that you've hid your other channels, but then you're on a tiny channel that's got like 200 subs, but then you're there bigging up another channel, a new channel that's got 200 subs. That's fantastic, but how the fuck do you forget, hello, like I ain't been around since 2016 when it comes to, you know, this type of information? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. But, you know, all love, fantastic with the main part with what you're doing. Not knocking that, because the message is too fucking, you know, like the magnitude of it all. And it's just a shame, as I say, there's just no domino effect, you know? You thought this thing would have picked up and been doing its thing properly ages ago, and you mean to tell me, but then I was just a little bit too hopeful, I guess. But then at the same time, always knowing shit, well, as I say now with the term, you know, the salting ground, Earth, Midgard, etc. You know, so it all makes sense. So again, don't expect any change, right? So hey, don't worry about it. Hey, even a quick sidebar here, if you're listening. And you know, this ain't no fucking how do I say, me trying to be rude or you know, antagonize something back. I'm just saying it in a laughable way because I understand how the reality is hard coded in a specific way. You know, I don't know if the individual obviously or on a mass scale want to, you know, put that dent into the reality, so then the reality will, you know, reflect it back for that change. Certain hard coded things are never gonna fucking change, you know. Hence Jungle Soldier. You know, he don't even know all the extras. I don't know all his extras, but it was just very strange. Chatting fine, you're thinking, right, building a nice little music foundation here, and then yeah, I'm not even gonna go into it all I'm saying is I'm not surprised with what happened, with nothing that even happened this time around with this situation. Because obviously I could give you different variables of the same shit, but with this time around, nothing actually happened, although something actually happened. But I'm not fully pinpointed on what, but I know the template of what it is without knowing, because I know the situation from what's hard coded that comes into my orbit every so often, you know, every year or every other year, you know, and then I'm used to it. Not only am I used to it, then even that extra additional just from the other day, I was like, wow. I was like, okay, cool though. It's all good, man. Much love though, man. Hope you do well. Yeah, and into your next, you know, transitions into the astral, back to the astral realm again, and then back out into another incarnation, you know, whatever way, up or down the totem pole, however it's gonna be. You know what I mean? All right, man. Much love. So let's keep it moving. And I'm still going to show the Eric Dubé.
I'm gonna come back with when you came with your pendulum example.
Are you just gonna ignore the gyroscopes that I've just gone through?
Okay, are you gonna let me talk? Because I can raise.
It would be nice. It would be nice if you responded to the evidence I've just brought up.
Oh, and just quickly, I might as well say it because I'm in this video. And just to prove to you, because remember, these motherfuckers like this don't bring this up, you know. And I've said it really how many times, but I'm just gonna say it again. Why does the moon and the sun both do the figure 8 and a lemur in the sky? And if you didn't know, of course, inside the torus field, again, like you have your aura, your tora, your torso, of course, around your body you got the, you know, the magnetism, etc. The aura, the torus field of energy, which you will always be before any incarnation. Excuse me, I'm burping. But yeah, which you will be before any incarnation. Anyway, my point is, hourglass with the torus field, yeah. So you know how it goes back in on itself with how it flows around with the energy. Look up Ferrocell if you don't know what I'm talking about. Ferrocell. Ferrocell, one word. Of course, Ken L. Wheeler, the letter L. Ken L. Wheeler. And other buds that are doing shit, obviously, not just, you know. But anyway. So the hourglass, the figure 8. Again, time, right? Sun and the moon. Of course, you know, what is the days and hours, the sun. Moon will be weeks and months or something like that. Again, the symbol of that is 88. Again, figure 8. The sun and the moon both make. Again, think about yin and yang, because obviously the sun is not the nonsense miles that they say how far away. And again, just to dispel that crap before we even continue, quick sidebar again, because he won't never say it. Yeah. Again, when's Jesus' death again? On the 93rd day of the year, April 4th. Is it Jesus Christ or Christ 43? They say he dies between the hour 9 and 3. Right, it's God's Son and propaganda. What was the other ones again? Was Nazareth 93 or 930 in Sumerian? Anyway, there's a few 93s that I'm forgetting, but my point is the 93 supposed million miles away, which is all BS. More to say, but I don't want to harp on with the sidebar. So, going back to the figure 8, very simple. Of course, 4 circles make up 88. 3 times 60. I mean 4 times 60, excuse me. 4 circles make up 88, and then 4 times 60, 360. Sorry, 360 times 4 for fuck's sake. 1,440. And of course, that's how many minutes you get in a day. So my point is, it's just noting the spell and the spell casting. It's not hard to see what's going on, man. And those out here that, you know, literally upholding it knowingly or unknowingly. Yeah? Prime example. Right here. Yeah? Because this is absolutely ridiculous. You know? And this is why, again, people like Scamman Dan Ron. Remember, he tried to chat shit about Gematria. Then he got body bagged in about, 3 different videos after that. And he still ain't been nowhere to, I was somewhere. I was going to set it up over here and conspiracy cat, something like that. So, then he can be the mediator. Like, mate. Listen. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. As I say, I was calling you out. And as I say, I was calling out this guy as well at the time. But my point is, it's pointless. pointless because they haven't got reasoning with obvious shit in their face. Do you know what I mean? Obvious shit. Same with the flipping Graham, what was it, Mike Tyson and Graham Hancock. I mean, Russian vids absolutely smashed it. If you go on They Live Truth, all one word, or They Live, that's the channel, but it's Russian vids. He's done another channel. I mean, it's just absurd. We may watch that as well after the look with Eric the Baby. I mean, it's just like, but anyway, I've been talking too long.
I'm gonna talk about this and the
But hey, it's a review, goddammit. That's what happens. So if you pissed off and I keep stopping, I'm talking too long, you don't want to hear me talk, obviously, you know, the video's there. I'm sure they might have still be live, or it premiered. I don't know, they might be still live actually. But anyway, it's there, right? So, you know, feel free, knock yourself out.
pendulum. Because
All right, let's go with the
those are
pendulum
two-
first.
Oh, I must have. Actually, I probably finished
Just
now.
agreed with you. Let's go with the pendulum first. So go on. Tell me what's wrong with the pendulum and how it measures the Earth rotation. Over to you.
Yeah, the pendulum, it's a swing, that swing, okay? Your gyroscope, it's a gyroscope that measure, okay? It capture a drift. Wouldn't it be easier to see the Earth rotating? You believe in space travel, right? Which is going to be our topic next week, eh? Space travel and space agency.
Yeah,
So,
we've seen the Earth rotate.
you believe in spaceship technology, right? We have
It's coming.
spaceship, and we can go to space and to
Yeah,
the moon
yeah, all the
and
time.
blah
Remember? Hold
blah
up.
blah. Well, it's all fact, we can go to the moon. So if we can go to the moon and to space and blah blah blah, why don't we look at the Earth rotating and calculate it?
Yeah, it's
Why
been done
would
lots of
we
times.
need a wing and a gyroscope here on Earth? Why don't we go to space and look at it?
Really?
Right, let's move.
Wait. Wait. No. What you really want is pum, 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 pum. You know that one there, because you flopped, bruv. What? I can even zoom in here and see the green screen. If you look this picture up, or just watch the video, because obviously the compression, he's done, whatever video he's done, and then obviously I'm recording, so obviously the compression might not be the greatest from the start of whatever I've got the compression to record my own video at. So go and look this up, and you will see this debunk. Even Eric the Bay smashed this one long time, yeah. Right along here, absolute bullshit when you watch it. Again, nobody's been to the dark side of the moon. This guy's chatting shit. Remember, this is supposedly on the dark side of the moon, yeah? And look at the classic. They say the Earth is... How much tilt is left of the Earth after the tilt? Ain't it 66.6? If you write out National Aeronautics and Space Administration, A's, 1, Z's and all that, up to Z's 26... I don't think it's in reverse. I think it's forward, ordinal, English ordinal. NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration equals 666. And you know where that goes? Unbelievable. Yeah. So again, what was I saying at the beginning of this? As I was just laying, the ground, the groundwork, the foundation of what we're going to be looking at and why we're looking at it. Yeah. How honest is this guy? These are people, like, really? You don't think that he's not come across a video that debunks that? You've got to be fucking kidding me. There's no fucking way in hell. Get the flying fuck out of here. Unbelievable. Next level laughable. And this is the reason why I had to make this video. Unbelievable. Right, gonna just watch the last of this, and then we're gonna watch the Eric the Bay clip, and then we're gonna watch some of the Mike Tyson RV with the what's his flipping name? Mike Tyson. Why did I say RV? Because I'm thinking of Russian vids. Mike Tyson, Graham Hancock. Excuse me, I couldn't think of his name. And remember, this is just a video off the cuff, guys, yeah? I haven't made a video for a while, so, you know, I'm not fully in. You know what I mean? And even having maybe certain train of thoughts just there ready as such. This is just fully just bam. You know what I mean? Because this is just ridiculous. These people need to just be stopped with their buffoonery. But we'll watch them for entertainment because, as I say, it's the sorting ground, so don't expect anything to change. You know? No. Right, let's watch. I don't think anything came after.
Right, let's move to Aries failure because you obviously don't know it. Wait, Kevin.
Right. Alright. What was I gonna say? Shit, slipped my mind. Oh my god. Oh man, it's totally gone. Oh my god, let me just start the video.
It's now been 50 years since NASA, otherwise known as...
Ah, that's what I was gonna say. FTFE Craig. Yeah, you hear him. Oh well, I saw the data for you know, the Tesla car and the mannequin man, spaceman, you know, so I believe it. Yeah, that's the type of shit he will say because he saw the data and because he will say it's from you know, independent people and, you know, being peer reviewed, all this fucking type of bullshit. Yeah, he will say all this type of shit, and it's like, really, dude, are you paid to do this, or are you just like unwilling to, you know, like much of the shit that you would say for true earthers, not that we profess to know it all, but I'm easily body bagging you, yeah, easily. And you know what, I'm gonna speed up to the bit. I'm gonna speed right up to the bit because this is ridiculous. Yeah, because, you know, this is the same guy the other day. Oh, you know, he was on Brother Sanchez. Oh yes, I know the Artemis mission is real and true, and they haven't gone at the time. He said, oh, they hadn't gone up because there was a fuel leak, which was staged and bullshit because I did the gematria on it. Yeah, and the numbers all checked out. Yeah, so go figure on that. Fucking hell. Is it on my backup channel? So I don't think it was a tiny post. I'm sure I showed it in a video. And obviously you can easily be gone back and you can just decode it yourself, so it doesn't matter. You know, it's not like I'm lying. Like, what are the odds that all those numbers match up for that on that day? Unbelievable. And sorry, I can't remember the, you know, the numbers to say, you know, and how it rolled out on a specific day and whatnot, because it's not engraved in my head like many of the other ones. But anyway, so again, you know, he believes that now this is going to have gone up, etc., etc. You know, this is, you know, it's gone into orbit. Oh, right. Okay, anyway.
simple to provide if these missions were real. After a few days, the first images and videos allegedly being sent back from the moon reached NASA, and the following footage is what they released to the public. We'll never see such unedited footage, which would be simple to provide if these missions were real. After a few days, the first images and videos allegedly being sent back from the moon reached NASA, and the following footage is what they released to the public. Many of you can tell just by looking that this is not genuine and is clearly CGI, but many others will swear until they are blue in the face that this is authentic footage. The reality is, though, that it is easily proven to be fake, doctored footage with just a little knowledge of video editing software. By adjusting the brightness and contrast levels, and gradually removing the hues that comprise black from the background, small square artifacts begin to appear around the objects in the video. As you can see, the Earth, Moon, and craft all have these markings, which are only present in doctored footage. In real, genuine, authentic footage, without any manipulation or editing, these artifacts will not appear anywhere, no matter how you adjust the hues, brightness, or contrast. This is a clear smoking gun against NASA, but not the first time they have been exposed for the same trick.
Exactly.
The many Earthrise images NASA has released since the Apollo times up to present day have been analyzed and criticized for the exact same kind of fakery. Unfortunately, this important information continues to be swept under the conspiracy theory carpet by the manipulated masses, while charlatan organizations like NASA receive endless...
I mean, you know where that's going, yeah? Unbelievable. And how much did they get every day? Unbelievable. These people are just the worst, man. Right, let's quickly watch, what's his face now? The Mike Tyson one. Alright. Shout out to RV. As I say, there's a couple of things that he will do stupid, and I keep saying to myself, what the fuck is that about? You know, when it comes to the gematria, and you even use it, primarily you're only like 33. But my point is, you can't chat shit to Zach saying, how can you use this? It doesn't show anything, you know, how it works with, you know, XYZ in the media and the news every day. It's like, what the flying fuck? And as I say, I thought you guys sorted out, but you continued to chat shit at the time. You know, probably about a year ago now when that went on. Again, I'm not trying to start some shit. I'm just saying, it's just fucking ridiculously strange, you know? Same like when you had Journalism on around that time, or you was on the Journalism thing, and then Journalism was saying what he was saying, some BS towards gematria, and he was trying to say about the ciphers and you don't get it. And it's like, are you guys for real? Like, really? It's like, fucking hell. You should be able to easily see, even if you're not into it and it's not your forte as such, you should easily be able to see, if you have a brain, the importance of and how it relates to etc, and how that factors into your life, people's lives, the masses, the environment, conditions outside, and of course again within the mind, right? It's like, fucking hell, like, are you for real? Fucking hell, man. Crazy. So as I say, you know, if these silly little individual factors can be put to bed, yeah, man, it would be fortified nice, you know, it would be fortified so nice, man, if bridges were made that are supposed to be made, you know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. Damn. As I say, man, to not get involved in those, you know, and the trolls as well. Fucking hell, glad they died down. Even though I've stopped taking notice of them. The one that I pointed out recently, if you know what I'm talking about. Just ridiculous. And Shane came back. Oh man, he said he couldn't get into it. Shout out to Shane. He said he couldn't get into his other account. He couldn't remember his password or something. Unfortunately, you see, so then these motherfuckers even get off the hook now. But as I say, just don't feed them, innit? If you just ignore them, you know, if they're saying something that's valid rather than saying the dumb shit that they say, and then when you ask them a question, you know, like when somebody just, it's like, Rod, did you not comprehend what I said? Why are you saying that back when I said? It's like, do you know what? I'm never going to waste no time. So let's keep it moving. Right, so again, boom.
I saw this clip with Mike Tyson interviewing Graham Hancock, and the topic of flat Earth was brought up. And this ridiculous title, where it states here, Graham Hancock debunks the flat Earth theory in 42 seconds. Give me a break. What an absolute joke. This controlled op, so-called truth speaker, who's given the spotlight. He's been on Joe Rogan's podcast multiple times, at least 8 or 9 times throughout the year. So definitely you're not going to be on Joe Rogan's podcast unless you're a shill just like Joe Rogan is.
Yeah.
And same goes with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson will speak a little bit of truth, as he does here, questioning the globe. But again, they control both sides of the coin when it comes to these topics of debate. Let's take a listen to what Mike Tyson states here.
All this time we thought we lived on a round planet, huh? We have no fucking evidence to believe that we're on a round planet, only by people telling us. But
And Mike Tyson speaking the obvious truth. People just believe what people tell them. And obviously he's referring to people in science, people in the media, as far as the ridiculous ball Earth is concerned. Now let's get to this recent clip here, this recent interview with Mike Tyson, once again with Graham Hancock. And again, how ridiculous that statement. In 42 seconds, Graham Hancock destroys the flat earth. Let's take a listen to this nonsense by this controlled op, so-called true speaker, Graham Hancock.
I see down there, just underneath deGrasse Tyson, there's another passage. Thoughts on flat earth conspiracy theories, conspiracy theories in general. I have to say, the earth is not flat. We live on this huge ball in space, definitely. I just have no doubt about that.
So Graham Hancock says he has no doubt about that we live on this ball earth in space, but he brings no evidence once again to the table. Let's continue on.
It's an unnecessary thing. Why does the earth need to be flat? Is it, what is it, even if it was flat, who cares?
Who cares? It's the difference between a crater and Big Bang evolution, which there's absolutely no proof of.
Yep. It's the difference between, as he said, evolution, the whole Big Bang, and of course, a creator, so to speak, or creators, and how energy works with the torus field, because obviously that's free energy, if you know what I mean, like the mechanics of it, because it goes back in itself, it recycles, yeah. It's like the atmosphere recycles because the atmosphere is being spun by the torus fields. It's just so obvious. My goodness, or magnetic energy, some type of shit like that. It's just not too far off, right? Fucking hell. Again, hence why the sun and the moon with the figure 8 and the hourglass, they're in their own torus fields on that part of the, trajectory, on the pathway track, if you may, So yeah, again, mind manipulation, mind control, not expanding, keeping the herd in the pen. As I say, we don't know if it goes beyond the torus field. We could be just in a pond, yeah, so to speak, and it might not be infinite, or it could be infinite. Who knows? I don't know. It could be infinite, be going all the way down as well. I don't know. It could be floating in, obviously, a specific type of gas that will hold stuff up, obviously, and the magnetism and how it all works. Hence why you've got all that shit floating above us. Do you know what I'm saying? And my point is, what is so wrong with that realization? And the cheeky bastard. Oh, the ancients didn't believe. We'll go back 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Yeah, so he said, the ancients didn't believe it. Oh, really? They didn't know? They wasn't doing no real astronaut. Not astronaut, astral, because obviously they was, going through planes of existence, be it through breath or using substances. Your ayahuascas, your DMTs, etc. Like, what's he talking about? Like he don't know all of that. You think he don't know? Of course he fucking knows the truth. But he's only allowed to say so much. And you know what I mean? Or otherwise, come on, man. Not saying they might not allow somebody else to be a bit more, oh yeah, your Kyrie Irvings and them type of people. I don't know if he backpedaled, but them type of people that really are just controlled opposition somewhat anyway. Got all these fools that still feel, oh, Kanye, oh yeah, man, it's really, oh man, I knew he was for the people, I knew he was godly sent. Really? If you done any homework, and can't you see shit without even doing any homework? Fucking hell. I remember half of these people, or most of these people, truly listen to his shit. So they get much more than I even get from a quick pairing in and, working shit out. You know what I mean? I don't follow these motherfuckers. I don't follow these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, let's go back to 20. It's absolutely ridiculous. And to say so ridiculous, but then does he talk about, I don't know, does it do it? Don't make me catch him talking about any type of Bigfoot or something like that, Because if he gives permittance for that and he's, oh, that's cool, that's okay, or if he's fully down for something like that, oh man, that's just not a good look. Because what is this campaign? Be it all fight the flat earth, like, what the hell? Like how my man said that time when FTFE was on Brother Sanchez. Man, you could be putting that energy into fight the whole fucking, you know, the LGBT bullshit that's infiltrating the schools and the curriculum and the children's books. Like, what the fuck? Shit! I don't hear you saying nothing back about, you know, the alleged people that they're suddenly dying from the you know what. Like, there's the amount of things that you don't hear your Simon Dan say. You know what I mean? You know, FTFE. All right, see. Okay. This is just a quick, neat video. Quick body back. Easily, and I'm not even going hard. But it's just showing you that I've still got my foots on your neck. You know what I mean? Just the foot poised down with the big toe. You know, just the big toe. I ain't even putting the full... You know what I mean? Fuck it out. Alright, let's keep it moving.
What is it? Even if it was flat, who cares?
Who cares? It's the difference between a crater and...
Shit, hold on. Let me make sure that he didn't say it. Hold on.
I have to say, the Earth is not flat. We live on this huge ball in space, definitely. I just have no doubt about that.
So Graham Hancock says he has no doubt about that we live on this ball Earth in space, but he brings no evidence once again to the table. Let's continue on.
It's an unnecessary thing. Why does the Earth need to be flat? Yeah. What is it? Even if it was flat, who cares?
Who cares? It's the difference between a crater and Big Bang evolution, which there's absolutely no proof of. For him not to understand the implications of creation versus the Big Bang explosion that supposedly created this ball Earth, and the reason the so-called ball Earth has the so-called inertia, the spin of the Earth, which is supposedly due to the initial Big Bang explosion. Let's continue on here.
But the Earth is not flat. And the ancients knew this. The ancients knew this forever. The ancient Egyptians knew this.
All right, let's stop right there. The ancient Egyptians knew this. Take a look here at this depiction from ancient Egypt.
Oh, and let me just say as well, I've never heard these people also address how comes we never see asteroids, meteors, you know, all them type of thing there. How comes we never see them coming, shooting up from the horizon? They're always coming diagonally down from, you know, space into the skies or across the sky. Yeah? Diagonally down or just across, depending if it's, you know, going to hit the earth or not. My point is, you've never, yeah, ever in the time that you've been alive, yeah, seen a meteor asteroid coming up from the horizon. You've never seen it. Going diagonally up, shooting up or straight up. You've never seen it. You've never seen it. My point is, there's too many things that factor in and just like totally blows open the heliocentric buffoonery. Way too many things. And it is just still crazy to just, you know, just to see these people. And as I say, you know, and say what Zap was saying, and it's true, regardless of whether he knows the code and, you know, whatever. My point is, these are the same channels that will get, you know, all the support. Oh, yeah, donations in, etc., etc. Like these type of channels. I'm not saying other good channels don't get it, but I'm one of, you know what I'm saying, yeah. You know, these aren't the channels that will be getting you know, strikes, really. I don't know if you might have had one, I don't know. But, you know, I'm sure he ain't had to put his channels on private, trying to persevere and, you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell, of course not. YouTube loves these characters and or is in direct employment with these characters. I don't know, I'm not a fly on the wall. But there's some shit going on either or. Yeah? So again, remember, nothing, you know, depicted or somehow had some side knowledge or saw the other, you know, different, gone through the veils and see, you know, the different fabrics of reality and how the fabric of reality is woven together, for fuck's sake. You know? Fucking hell. When he knows people are mushrooms, you know, ayahuasca, etc., etc. I mean, come on, frog, this one, that one. I mean, is this guy for real?
ancients knew this. The ancients knew this forever. The ancient Egyptians knew this.
All right, let's stop right there.
And he said,
ancient Egyptians knew this. Take a look here at this depiction.
yeah, so he said that they knew that it wasn't flat. He's saying that the Egyptians said, oh, it was round. Bullshit. As again, I did say it's both anyway. Energy round, but obviously the ground you walk on is just more hard, dense energy.
From ancient Egypt, and here you have the vaulted dome, the firmament as depicted in the Bible.
And again, just quickly, just to put in your mind, sorry to keep pausing it up. Boom. Because I've said this a bazillion times and written it how many times. Because the energy field is round, that's housing your body. Just like if you look at, other things in nature that obviously have magnetic field around it in nature, right? Yeah. All different shapes that's being housed, but it's all being housed by a round torus field. Yes. But does that mean because the torus field is round, does that mean what's being housed should be round like a ball? Right. How comes these people aren't addressing these simple things? Because whichever one they are, right? One of the variables. Again, I'm not a fly on the wall. If you don't know what I'm saying there without saying it, keep up with what I'm saying. Take notes.
Bible cosmology, the firmament is the solid structure above the atmosphere. So you're talking about ancients, the ancients themselves, and look at all the depictions of the flat earth.
And again, Egyptian,
the from the Mayans,
Net and Gib.
Incas, again to Egypt, Hebrew, of course, as I just shown here. And let's continue on.
No, Nut and Geb.
Everybody knows that the Earth is not flat. You just need to stand on a cliff and look at a distant horizon. A ship come towards you, and you'll see the funnel of the ship first before you see the deck of the ship.
Listen!
Coming around the curve to rise.
Remember, guys, this video is just the other day, This ain't 2-3 years ago. Everybody's had enough time now. This is my point, and I know everybody, comes to light at different times, but my point is, I know the differentials from the zombies to the differentials of the NPCs, the agents, the controlled ops. You know what I mean? The true waste of timers, the trollers, the mixed bag of. You know what I mean? Like fucking hell. Man, just stay in your lane, find your tribe. Keep the internal happiness. That's all we can do to take with us and get some of our memory back. That's obviously been, somewhat, what they're trying to, take out from us, from having a memory of who we are and our true uniqueness. You get me? These people are proper bleeps. I don't think I've done too much swearing in there, so we'll just, we'll keep it light. I notice a lot of videos now, well, they're monetized, so fuck it. I'm not never gonna be fucking monetized. I was in 2 minds then. Right, let me play this. Sorry, guys.
You just need to stand on a cliff and look at a distant and see a ship.
Lie.
And you'll see the funnel of the ship first before you see the deck of the ship. That's because it's coming around the curve to rise.
Oh.
An absolute ridiculous claim that's been debunked over and over again. Let's take a look here at this cargo ship out at sea. And as you look at this cargo ship through a P900 digital camera, you can see obviously the bottom.
All right, calm down, Craig. I know he's it does the job. Yeah, it's doing the job. Yeah, calm down. Calm down, mate. Calm your tits.
Of the ship itself.
Because I know him, when it comes to that one there.
Take a look at all the cargo this ship is holding.
Oh yeah.
Imagine all that cargo being held on the side
or upside down.
So-called force of gravity. Now take a look at the ship. Absolutely disappear without a trace. So what does Graham Hancock have to say about this? This is clear as day. It's not because somehow magically the digital camera can wrap around the so-called ball earth. It's called perspective. And perspective, when it comes to these telephone poles, they're all the same height, but due to perspective, once again, they're going to look shorter
Exactly.
as you look at them towards the distance. Some might say this is just a depiction, it's just artwork. Well, let's take a look here in the real world. Again, the closest telephone pole,
And
looks
this is
the
the
tallest.
thing.
Again, they're all the same height. So this is not going around.
You see how this matches up though in the real world? Like, how much of the shit that they come with does it actually match up to the real world? Or is it again just fairy tales, myth conceptions, and math magics? Yeah? Fucking hell.
So-called ball earth. Okay, it's due to perspective.
You know, data. Oh, the data said.
And understanding how the human eye works. Just like these
Peer-reviewed.
ships at sea. This is not due to the so-called curve of the earth. This is due to perspective, as I shown
Exactly.
once again with the telephone poles. Okay, this is so very simple, so very easy to understand. And once again, how small is the ball earth? At under 3 miles, and you see the top of the sails of this boat here. Not because, again, because of the curve of the earth. If that was so, these sails would be tilted.
Yep.
Just like these ships should be tilted if this is the curve. They're
And
not, again,
exactly, and at that size, I mean, come on. If that would look, how big would the Earth actually be? How deep is the ocean? I mean, come on. It's just like, I mean, come on, man.
straight up. So again, it should be more or less like this. From the viewer's perspective, just like these buildings on the so-called ball earth should be tilting away, which we never see. Those ships should be tilting away, obviously, as we never see.
Oh, do you know what?
And just on closing here, this straight vantage.
Do you know what? Not even getting a couple of decodes quickly to side out. Oh, fuck it. Let me check how much space I got. Or I might do it later or tomorrow. Well, do you know what? Who actually watches the video, you know, up to this, if you want me to go through a quick couple of decodes, you let me know in the comments and I'll do another video. But at the same time, oh, I don't know, should I just touch a couple quickly? Ooh. I'll just show you what's there, and if you want me to go through them, well then there you go, innit? Hold up. I'm not sure if I was on pause, so just showing it again. That's what these folk look like. Again, excuse me, I'm not sure if it was on pause before, but anyway. Apparently this guy's the first to go and get chipped. Unbelievable. As I said, the convenience is really their convenience of, you know what I mean? As you conveniently go and do that. I mean, this picture obviously speaks for itself, right? If you know what's going on with that. There's some decodes somewhere. Oh, look at this as well. So they're going on about, because you know you've got the new Avatar coming out, right? The Way of Water. What's the planet called? Pandora, right? Oh, look. Oh, Pandora virus. Oh, yeah, no. It's like, can these people just pack this in now? It's just like, oh, you know, it's exactly like me seeing, you know, the old fake moon shots that I already showed in this video, and then, you know, seeing the newer ones and then coming to this. Like, for me, it's just no different. I'm just seeing the same template, rehashed bullshit, you know, over and over again. It's just like, oh my god. And also Propaganda 48. He's hoaxing false flag 48 as well. I'm sure hoax is maybe false flag as well. Propaganda definitely. And as I pointed out, they did something in 1948 to do with propaganda in the news or something like that. And they did something so many years ago that factored in with it as well. Was it not long before Sandy? Or Mandy, I'll say that. Mandy look, if you know what I'm saying, right? Mandy look. Fucking hell, 2-2s now. They're trying to fucking Alex Jones me, you get me? And you know, that's all bullshit. That's just already been decoded from the community. So, yeah. Let's just quickly see. What did we get here? Well, they definitely like to lie about infectious diseases. You got the 113, Frozen Lake 113. 86 is in there as well. Oh, a couple of overlays. Yeah. The Azivast. Oh yeah, posted on Netvoy. Check out Netvoy on if you haven't already, as I'm floating by. Puts up good information when it comes to sites to use and stuff like that for the ciphers. And, explanations and whatnot. Who's this one? Trust me. I do. I feel so sorry for them. It's like, oh my god, he's still playing this game. My goodness. What's this one? Yep. It's actually both, as I said. Yeah. Actually both, mate. I mean, if you don't know how scripted battle rap is, especially in America, I don't know about the UK, but America has not been a good look from what I've been noting for the last year and a half, maybe more. I said, damn, you fucking hell. Shout out to me. If you know, you know. If you don't, oh well. Mate. Well, actually, I'll see. But just look up my other channel, then you'll find what I'm on about. Oh yeah, of course. Yes, I do need to jump back in there. I need to boot it up actually. Might be a late night affair tonight as we get into the next grooves that I've got going on. I said, oh, I've got to do something with that. Can't leave that one alone, man. I have to try like a ting-a-ling. What is this here? Shout out to Karen. What was it to do with again? I can't even remember. Oh, this is gonna bug me. Let me just quickly. Sorry guys, give me 1 second here. Sorry, I didn't properly look at this one. I actually shared it on my timeline. I looked at it, but I didn't look at it intricately. I was just looking at the highlight points just to see. Oh, yeah. What's the 1, 2, oh. Beyond Meat 48. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through that one again. As I say, some people do use more ciphers, but doesn't mean that they're trying to reach as such. Me personally, I tend to use sometimes keypad, but of course the base 4, and of course the single, so it's actually 5, but it's 4, if you know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, base 4, and of course Jewish sometimes, Satanic, Septenary Chaldean. But the Septenary Chaldean, that's very rare that I'd use that. But definitely have a lot of significance in them as well. You know? We go to what is this they try to hide again? Yeah, look at this, look at this. Yeah? Oh, see why? Because shit, where am I going? Oh, is it on boss? It's not on boss. Right, anyway. I mean, look how... Where's it going, man? Let's see if... Like... What are you saying? Like, really? What's wrong with that? Is that photoshopped? Is that not real? What are you saying? Independent fact checkers, yeah? So you know these people are full of, you know what? I'm sorted up here. Alright, as we're going down timeline, shout out to the Truth Codes. If you haven't subscribed yet to Rambo, check out Rambo's channel, The Truth Codes. Puts out great information. So yeah, do that. Of course, right now you've got the World Cup 2022 going on. Do you know what I mean? Classic. Shout out to Script Unveiled. If you haven't subscribed to Script Unveiled, check him out as well. Puts out good information. Of course, Jacozy Truth. Check out Jacozy. Right, so quickly look at this decode. So imagine. So we'll get to the 78. Of course, note the 38 or 83 in relation to, of course, murder, death. You know, found dead, collapse, destroy, delete, cancel, etc. And of course, doesn't matter if it's the Queen, but as I say, we don't know, you know, so maybe some of the extra stuff with some of these numbers that they like to use, so it could be something else with that as well. But again, of course, they had to put the 838. I was like, wow. Not surprising. So anyway, they said it was a form of bone marrow cancer for the Queen, right? Again, her death was on September 8th. There she is. So they say, and no, cancer equals 26. Again, Queen, and is it royalty or royals? Or royal, yeah, royalty or royals equals 26 as well. If I'm not mistaken, Queen 26. Again, she got she's born in 1926. She got a, you know, coronation jubilee 2/6 and 6/2. So in February and June. Now this news came out on the 25th. Again, time, death, RIP 25. And 25th prime 79. Is it 79? No, 97. So murder and death. So basically death 97, murder 79. So the reflection of, again, 22nd prime 79, 25th 97. Again 78, right? So 78 days they're giving us this, and on a day 78 numerology. Remember that elite equals 42. Saturn, you know they love Saturn. Again, Saturn, the only wandering star that equals 93 in any cipher. Again, Aleister Crowley against Thelema on 93. Anywho, what am I looking at here? Goes for Masonry 59 as well. 23rd prime 83. Jesuit Order 54, 54 prime 251. Again, Kill 17, Masonry 17 with the day numerology. Again, from Masonry 59 and Kill 59. Bone 36. Hello? How many days left in the year as of November 25th, please? 36 days. And I'm talking about the Queen and bone cancer on a day that leaves 36 days of the year. Bone equals 36. Unbelievable, but not surprising when you know the code, you know? Of course, bone marrow 56. called Society of Jesus, aka the Jesuit Order. You know what I mean? You know that 56 is huge. To add to the huge flipping collection. The collection, mate. Right, so. Where are we now? Bone marrow cancer equals 78. Hello? Bone 36, bone marrow. I mean, come on, man. Right, from her birthday to death, 218. This is from her birthday. Remember, 140 days after her birthday, she died. Queen of England, 140, 67 days before Prince Andrew. Not Prince Andrew, we're named Prince Charles, who's now the king. Again, king equals 67. Also, Rishi Sunak, the videos that was on my other channel, that's on private, was I not saying I wouldn't be surprised if he gets it anyway? Did I not say that? Oh, mate. And of course, resign 44. She was in office. They made a big thing about Liz Truss being in there for 44 days and all that bollocks. See? Again, forecasted her position 2 months before. Or ongoing within that 2 months, beginning at the 2 months. This is 26. Again, spiritual 118, death 118, cancer 44. Is it chemo and all of that? Chemo. I don't know if she had chemo, I'm just saying. I'm sure that's 44 as well. Right, I need to hurry up now because I don't want to mess up. Cancer is 54, 36. Remember, if you write 44, you get 144. Hold up. Yeah, Royal 26. Old age 44. 26 and 118. Ain't that cancer? 44, 26, 118. Did we not just see that? So they're talking about her old age, cancer, and then it's also a span of alternative. And then look, hidden health battle in Latin is 440. Perfect. 329. What is the 329 again? What is the 329? What am I missing? 329. I'm really slapping myself on the head right now. 329. On the 320 was 11/24 Thanksgiving. Queen died 9/8. That's going over my head at the minute. I'm gonna have to really look at that. Look, we know Space 44 because I see you got NASA in there as well. You got hidden illness, right? See, 44 118s like cancer. Right, I think we can squeeze in one more. Do you know what I mean? I'll quickly go through this one. And then I'll preview the next one since I really need to sign off. And if you want me to do those ones, I'll do those ones quickly. So anyway, note the time, 10:48. This is a double tragedy. Basically, suicide, right? So it's a suicide. Leanne Mel Sadie Redmond. Now look how they did that. Now remember, look, see how they got the... Zoom in here, what's going on? February 18th, right? February 18th. Now look how they did it. Oh, did they up? Also, Q28 is 1408, so that's 28. Q28 anyway. So you can see the mockery, you know, death. But again, death also equals 218. Sorry, Q28 death equals 218. Excuse me. Suicide 34. So if you do it on the annual for when they put the article out to the annual of her death, which is coming up next year, that happened in 2019, 3 months, 4 days. Suicide equals 34. Now, no. Alternative span 13 weeks and 4 days, right? Her name equals 13 weeks, 4 days. 134. And also her first name, interestingly, suicide also equals 43, mental health equals 61. Murdered herself, murder 38. Interesting. She was in debt. Is there anything with that? I didn't see anything with that. Not anything I can think of straight away. 63. And that's for her, whatchamacallit, next year. The annual of her death. Numerology of 63. Right, guys. I need to... Double tragedy, remember the time? Shout out to, I'm sure it was Karen again. Shout out to Karen, nice one. It's not just me seeing shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll go through that one next time because there's a few slides with that. But you'll see how that all sinks in with his position as well, yeah? When he done this ceremony with the cow business, and you'll see how it all factors in. Unbelievable. So let me know if you want to see that. I will show it at a later day, but if you want me to show it quicker by tonight, tops tomorrow morning, then fantastic. This is another good decode. You can really see how they lots of slides, and this is part 2. I think part 1's not as long. Let's just see. We might be able to get a quick part 1 in there. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's only a couple. So look, pause and read that, because I'm not going to read all of that. Yeah, feel free to pause and read that. Yeah, boom. Yeah, you're on pause. Fantastic. Now, watch her. Look at the rating. Sacrifice 67. It gives it a 6.7 out of 10. Unbelievable, but not surprising when you know the code, right? It came out when? Death and murder equal what? Unbelievable. And in the movie, when the sacrifice is going on, what's the time up here, buddy? Sorry if it looks a bit grainy. That, my friends, tribe is 83. I shit you not. You can see it's at 83. Yeah? Right, guys. Wholeness, flat, mother, loving power. Spread love and like. Hashtag don't be a basic beast spreader. And of course, it's gracious gratitude. But take no shit. I may even try and upload this on Rumble as well, actually, because I can't stand YouTube as well. But I'm going to obviously upload it on YouTube quickly. I'll do it on Rumble and the other one I got there. What is it again? Shit. What's it called? TrueTube. TrueTube.com. Alright, guys. Wholeness. And of course, I'll be back with some more music. I will be back. If you didn't catch it, catch it on my other channel of the same name. A different icon picture. Wholeness.